The wind had finally filled in, so we set off on a short 140 nautical mile sail from Beverage Reef to Niue and were treated to an amazing sunrise as we approached the coast. Found Niue behind you.
Yep, we have Niue now.
It's got a little bit of a smell to it, doesn't it?
It smells like honey and flowers. It's really strong, kind of a cloying, sweet smell. Yes. Kind of weird.
Yeah, but it smells,
it smells like land.
Yeah. At this point, any land we can find, we'll take, huh?
Yeah, it's been 12 days since we've set foot on land.
Yeah, technically, I would say where we were in Beverage Reef does not qualify as land at all anyways.
It's actually kind of chilly.
Yeah, poor you having to bust out the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Customs and Immigration came to meet us at the wharf and were even kind enough to give us a ride into town. How about this? We just got cleared in and they're giving us a ride into town. This is first class service here. I like it. Everywhere else we've been could definitely take some lessons. We cleared in Alofi, which is the capital of Niue, and immediately set out to find all the essentials. Find the Niue Yacht Club?
Yes, we did.
The biggest little yacht club in the world. Alright. Tell me what our little adventure has been here in town so far.
Looking for Wi-Fi, really. We're at the yacht club right now with Wi-Fi.
Tried to buy it at the local store because we could see it in the anchorage. Closed down. Back at the yacht club, getting Wi-Fi.
Yep.
And such is the experience of getting into a new country.
Yes, exactly.
Finding diesel was the other important essential, and the only way to get it was to jerry can it. We had to hitch a ride in the back of a pickup to head to the local gas station.
You're live.
Live, baby. So this is how we're having to refuel here in Niue. We used more diesel getting into Beverage Reef than I had hoped, so we need to fill up a little bit before we can move on towards Tonga. So we have 4 jerry cans on board. We had made 2 trips to the gas station to go fill up, and I get to do this now. All kinds of fun. So one of the things we did when we were outfitting Starry Horizons back in Florida was we installed a diesel polisher, pretty much exactly for this sort of situation where we have to fill up on some diesel that may not be the cleanest in the world. So we put it all in the tank. I did check it before I put it in the tank. It looked pretty good, but just in case, we're going to run this fuel polisher for a few hours, let things clean up, and then we'll be pretty safe and secure to use the diesel for engines and generator. Today is Sunday, which we've been told is a day of rest and worship here in Niue. We were actually asked by Customs to take it pretty easy. Apparently there's no diving, no boating, no fishing allowed on Sundays. We could go sightseeing, but instead we're just taking it easy and being productive. I am working on some more videos here in my studio setup in the salon. We've got Phoenix set up because we have been seeing some whales here in the anchorage, although every time we launch the drone they seem to disappear. Amy has been reading, taking pictures. Oh, and she baked banana muffins, which are awesome. And the most important thing, being productive and doing some laundry. So what are the plans for today?
We have rented a car and we're gonna go drive around Niue.
Niue, time to go exploring, huh?
Yeah.
Now that it is not Sunday and we can actually move around.
It is not Sunday. It is Monday.
Amazing what a difference one day, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. The day started out with picking up our rental car at what was clearly a large international conglomerate.
Driving on the wrong side of the car and on the wrong side of the road. Ah!
Yeah, it feels a little strange, not gonna lie. There is one main road running all the way around Niue, and they've done a great job highlighting all the different spots of interest. Our first stop was just out of town at the Kala One Sea Track, where we could get down to the water's edge and get a view of Starry Horizons. So what is this place?
This is the Anapala Burial Cave, and some of the original settlers of Niue used caves to bury their people. So looks like we're gonna see actual bones, and they would bury them with prized possessions like special shells and stuff. Oh, well, that's it apparently. Oh yeah, I see the bones.
It took a bit of practice to remember which side of the road to drive on, but fortunately, there wasn't a whole lot of traffic to contend with. Amy had done a great job of mapping out which sites to go see, and some of the best required a bit of creative off-road driving to go find.
We're at Anapala Chasm, and it's a little freshwater pool in a like crevasse kind of thing.
To get to the chasm required a bit of a hike, and then walking down some stairs which kept going and going and going for a total of 155 steps. At the bottom was a beautiful freshwater spring. Niue has no lakes or rivers, so this spring served as a primary source of drinking water for the nearby village for quite some time. How's it feeling there?
Cold.
Not a huge surprise, huh?
Yeah.
How'd you get out there?
I waited, and now my bottoms are all wet, but I don't care. It's fresh water. No problem. No worries.
I think the poor little fish in there care. Making waves, disturbing their home.
I am invading their space.
Man.
Oh. Just gonna have to drip dry for a little while.
The hike back out of the chasm was a heck of a workout, and when we emerged, we found another little path that led down to the water. Since we were on the windward side of the island, there were some pretty impressive waves crashing against the shore. Our next stop was at the Togo Chasm, but before we started our hike, it was time for some lunch. Midday lunch break? Peanut butter and jelly?
Peanut butter.
Nice. It's time for the Togo Chasm. Orange signs pointing the way, and let's go. To get to the chasm required another hike through the jungle. As our fearless leader, Amy got a bit tired of walking into all the spiderwebs crossing the path and found a proper tool to help clear the way. It's kind of like you're on the moon.
Yeah. Felt like rocky.
I'm sure there's some official geologic term for it, but I'm gonna go with really sharp, pointy rocks. In order to get to the bottom of the chasm, we had to climb down a pretty gnarly ladder.
You were right. This is not for the faint of heart.
Are you fording another river?
Always going another. Damn, I wish I had one more day.
what do you think, babe?
It's pretty cool.
Heck of a hike to get back here, huh?
Yeah.
We summoned up the courage to climb the ladder, and once we'd survived that treacherous ordeal, we climbed over a few more rocks to admire the big waves crashing into the island.
Whoa!
Then, it was time to launch Phoenix and capture this amazing landscape from the air.
The Limu Pools.
Limu Pools.
What is this?
Like a tide pool, I suppose, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty popular attraction, supposedly.
Very popular. Very beautiful.
Nice. Get to go snorkeling, hopefully.
Yeah.
Of course, there was a bit of a hike down to the pools, but they were definitely worth it. The pools are protected from the open ocean by an arm of rocks that breaks up the waves, so it was a really calm place to go for a swim. There was caves to explore, coral to see, and really cool and obvious thermal climbs resulting from the mixing of the salt and fresh water.
What'd you do, babe?
I had a little boo-boo. There was a beautiful little cave here. I swam down to try to get underneath it, and I guess I didn't quite kick far enough. Got the top of my foot, so it's bleeding a little bit, but I'll survive. We'll get it treated. Hopefully my foot won't fall off.
That would be bad.
Yeah. Alright, so we left the Limu Pools on a little bit of a downer.
Yep.
How our chief medical officer saved the day.
Chief Medical Officer of the rescue here. Stopped at Swanson Supermarket. Got Band-Aids. Got ice cream. We're happy campers now.
Man, day's all good again.
Back out there.
Yeah. Ready for more hiking?
Ready!
Vámonos.
Vámonos.
By the way, what's the name of this cave?
Palaha Cave.
Alright.
Palaha Cave. Palaha. Yeah.
You found it?
Found it.
It's a pretty cool cave out here. Got it all to ourselves, got a view to the beach. Life doesn't get much better than this.
So we got a last stop for the day.
No. Maybe not.
Second to last stop for the day.
We'll see how we're doing.
Third to last stop for the day. Where? So what is this?
Talava Arches.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, featured on a Niuean postage stamp.
Fancy.
Tell you what, now we're in someplace cool. We'd saved the longest walk for last, as we wanted to get to the arches at low tide. It was getting pretty late in the day, which meant we had the whole site to ourselves and could really appreciate this beautiful part of Niue.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Well, we're back on the boat, well and truly knackered.
We're knackered. Yeah, knackered.
Knackered, yes. So, how was it? What'd you think today?
It was awesome.
Yeah, some of the best nature we've seen ever.
Yeah, I think the best adventuring we've done. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. You know, a little bit of swimming, a lot of hiking, beautiful views.
A lot of hiking.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niue, well done.
My neck.
We've had enough medical emergencies for one day. That's enough, thank you.